Okay, first things first, I know this is not the video that many of you were expecting this week. I want to apologize sincerely. I was not able to quite get the finishing touches on it before we had to head out for where we are right now. I've got a few more things I need to film. I apologize for that. I promise next week will be the video that you're expecting. You know who you are, you know what I'm talking about. Lots of you have been asking for the same thing, and that will be next week, I promise. I will get that done if I don't do anything else next week. But right now, I am at the Farmer2Farmer event in Omaha, Nebraska, and I have an important viewer question to answer for you today. So stay tuned. I have always loved getting people out on a gravel road and letting them see the farm life firsthand, whether it's in the field at our full-time farming jobs or here at home on our own little cattle ranch. So now I'll bring the camera along, and you sit back and ask the questions. Let's explore this Midwestern farming and ranching lifestyle together. This is your channel. This is Dodge Brothers Farm and Ranch. Hey everybody, I'm coming to you from the cab of a Claas Lexion Combine inside the CHI Convention Center in Omaha, Nebraska. I am at the Farmer2Farmer event put on by Farmers Business Network, and I have got to say, this event has blown me away. The first night, we saw a speech by Captain Sully Sullenberger, the guy that landed the plane in the Hudson River. Yesterday, Adam Savage from Mythbusters spoke. So the presentations have been great, but one of the awesomest things about this whole thing have been the people that I've met and gotten to interact with. I'm sitting at a table with a guy from Oklahoma, Jerod McDaniel. Follow him on Twitter. He's great. He's also got a podcast about farming. You can find that on his Twitter account. Also, I'm seated with three gentlemen from Saskatchewan, Canada. It's been amazing learning how they farm up there. It's been eye-opening to see that a lot of the problems they face are also a lot of the problems that we face. And it's also been very interesting just learning the big differences between Canada and the United States and how corporations work and how chemicals work and are sold and are labeled and how different everything is just across the border into Canada. I also ran into a couple at our little round table from just less than an hour away from us in northeast Iowa, and it's been great to get to meet them. And guys, I met the Millennial Farmer here at the conference. Zach Johnson, the YouTube sensation from Minnesota. If you have not watched his stuff, get on YouTube and look up MN Millennial Farmer. This guy is hilarious. Funny guy, great farmer. He does a fantastic job of presenting farming and teaching about what he's doing. He's really entertaining to watch, and I got to meet him here at the conference. He's a great guy to talk to. Really cool. Get on there and check out his stuff. MN Millennial Farmer. Okay, so today I have an important viewer question to answer. First of all, big shout out to Thatcher Bowden for asking this question. Thatcher asks, why do I see cows running around in the cornfields after harvest? Great question, Thatcher. Let me explain. There's a couple big reasons. First of all, cows have to eat something every day. And many people think that cows are expensive to buy. If you go spend $1,500, $1,600 to buy a cow, that seems like a lot, but the most expensive part of owning a cow is feeding her throughout the year. You need to make money on the calf that you sell, and so cutting feed costs is a huge part of beef production. If you go on the website for the Dyersville Hay Auction in Dyersville, Iowa, last week they sold grass round bales of hay for $165 a ton. With the size of bales that we use, that's about $125 a bale. Now our 8 cows in the lot at home right now are going through a bale about every 6 days. But just to be simple, let's just say it takes them a week to eat a bale of hay. If we can avoid feeding them hay between the 1st of October and the 15th of December, we're going to save over 10 bales of hay at a cost of $125 a piece. That's $1,250. Divide that out by the number of cows, 8 head of cattle. That's over $150 of feed savings just by sticking them out in the corn stalks to graze during the fall after you've combined. So they're going to get cheap feed. They're going to clean up after the combine. No matter how good of a job you do of setting the combine, you're going to lose some ears of corn. They're going to fall off the stalk before you get a chance to harvest them. Some of them fall out of the head as you're harvesting. Not a lot, but you're going to lose some. And the cows are going to find those and clean that up for you. Lastly, manure. If our cows are standing around the lot, they produce an enormous amount of manure every day, and we have to use the skid loader to pile that up. And then, as you saw in a previous video, we have to spend a lot of time and energy and fuel and resources hauling that manure out to the field and spreading it. When you have the cattle out on the cornfield in the stalks, they're spreading the manure for you, doing the work for you. So it saves time, saves energy, saves money, saves on equipment. And those are the two big reasons that beef producers are running cattle on stalks in the fall after they harvest the corn. So Thatcher, thank you for asking that question. Hopefully that clears it up for you a little bit. If you have any more questions, or if I didn't quite answer everything you were wondering about, shoot me a comment and let me know. Everybody else, I would love to know things that you want to know about, because I want to make the videos that you want to watch. So feel free to leave me comments and let me know what you'd like to see, and we'll do this together. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.